with Cajun Cardboard, coming at you from the great state of Louisiana with mail day number 24. I'm really excited about this one. It's 5 cards that I just picked up on July 3rd on the PWCC Weekly Auction number 24. Let's not waste any time. Here we go. Card number 1 is actually a duplicate, but it's probably the biggest card in here. It is the biggest card in here. This is the 1997 Ultra Star Power Plus. For those of you who aren't familiar, Ultra Star Power is an insert set in 1997 Ultra. There are 3 versions. There's the Star Power base. There's the die cut Star Power Plus, which is sort of green. The Star Power base is kind of purplish blue. It's not die cut. And then there's the Star Power Plus, which you're looking at, which is die cut. And then there's the Star Power Supreme, which is the Mac Daddy, and the super rare tough pack odds, which is kind of like a translucent yellow, much bigger card than this BGS 9.5 Star Power Plus. But I picked up the Star Power Plus for what I thought was a pretty good price. I picked it up for $9.90. It's a minimum gem card. I really liked it. You know, if you look at the back of it, just to read the narrative to you, which I always love doing, it's a 20-player parallel insert. And this one says, Michael, your place in history is secure. What are you going to do next? Why not take 17 months off to play baseball, then return to the hardwood and conquer the sport all over again? MJ's legend has only grown after a record 72 victories in 1995, 96, and back-to-back titles. So just before he picked up that third of his second three-peat, really cool card. I love this card. I think the card's undervalued. To pick it up in gem mint condition for under $1,000 is a huge win in my book. And if you pull up Card Ladder, I think the data supports my assertions. Let's pull it up here. So here's the card in BGS 9.5 condition. It's a pop 33 in BGS 9.5, so there's not a lot to go around. Over the last 2 years, the card sold 8 times for an average sale price here of $1,586. I'm way under the average, picking it up for $9.90, so I've got the lowest price point of the last 8 copies sold and the lowest price over the last 2 years. I'm happy to get in at this number. Could it go down more? Of course. Could it sell for $8.90 next week? Of course. And if it does, I'll probably buy that one too. 33 is just not a lot to go around, and at some point people are going to want this card in BGS 9.5 condition. So this was truly an investment piece. I have the Star Power base card in PSA 10. I have the Star Power Plus, this card exactly, in PSA 10. I've got the Star Power Supreme in PSA 9. I've got to get that Star Power Supreme in PSA 10 or BGS 9.5 at some point, but that's going to be a painful purchase because that's a huge card. That's and look, we can pull it up real quick on Card Ladder. Check it out. Star Power Supreme. BGS 9.5 is about a 13, 14 grand, and in PSA 10 it is a whopping almost 20 grand. Last sold for 18,000 in 2021. But there's the Star Power Supreme. So that's the Mac Daddy, and I've got the PSA 9, of course, which is about a pop 21 card, but also just a beautiful looking card as well. So happy about that card. All of these Star Powers have come down a little bit, and like I keep saying, I'm comfortable buying the dip. Do what you guys want to do. I don't think there's a less risky proposition in sports cards than Michael Jordan, but that's just my personal opinion. I'm not telling you what to buy or what not to buy. Certainly, the fewer people that buy Jordan inserts in gem condition, the better for me, because that means the more that I can buy at the lower the price. So that's card number 1. Anyway, card number 2 in mail day number 24 is going to be, you're not going to be seeing triple here. It's going to be the 1990 Hoops Superstars. And if somebody's looking at this saying, man, that card looks yellow, that card's yellowed really bad. No, it's supposed to be yellow. These were released by Sears. This is the Hoops Superstar. It looks a lot like his normal 1990 Hoops card, but it is different. And I've got 1, 2, and 3. Picked up all 3 of them in the PWCC Weekly Auction for $336, $336, and $312, if I recall. I've got it pulled up here on Card Ladder. It's not in the ladder, but it's in the sales history on Card Ladder. So every single one that's ever sold at public option will be shown here. This is mine, $336. This is mine, $312, and this is mine, $336. So there's my entry point, about $325, $330, something like that on average. And as you can see, if I scroll back, $372, $396, $396, $380, $456, $360, $398, $405, $350, $500, $355, $320, $470, $360, $412, $501, $660, and then you got to go all the way back to January for a reasonable $260 price, which was right at the beginning of the run. So Again, just like on the Star Power Plus BGS 9.5, I feel really good about my price point on these 3 cards. Obviously, one of them is for my collection, and then the other 2 are for investment purposes. I'm happy to sit on them and sell them for 600 bucks one day and try to double my money. I mean, that's just kind of the move. Again, I'm a collector, I'm an investor, I don't have to choose, and I refuse to, and that's just my move on that particular card. So that's cards number 2, 3, 4 of this mail day, and card number 5 is not the most expensive, but it is the one I'm the most excited about. I will not forget, I lost this card at a PWCC auction about 3 or 4 months ago, if I recall. I really like card number 5 on the list here, so let me show it to you guys. It is the 1999 SPxcited number S20 Michael Jordan in PSA 10 condition. I absolutely love this card. It looks like a 200-mile-an-hour subway car is like blurring past him in the background. I don't think that's what it is, but that's kind of what it looks like. Really, really, really love the aesthetics of this card. Obviously, SPxcited is a play on words from an SPX set. I just think this is a really good looking card. It looks like Jordan's got the ball on his left, about to do a step back and create some space to get that world-class jumper off. One of the most electrifying men in the world of sports. Jordan knew how to light up the basketball court in ways never seen before. In addition to being a fantastic scorer, Jordan could pass and defend with the elite of the game. His presence alone changed the game, with the Bulls as the main benefactors. Yes, really just the Bulls and the world as the main benefactors. Super thrilled to pick up a copy of this card. I think I paid $360 for it. Yep, there it is. That's mine from July 3rd. That's PWCC Weekly Auction number, I think 24 is right. Maybe off by a month or by a week on that, but I think it's number 24. $360 is my purchase price. The last one was $300. The one before that was $300, $280, $400, $468, $430, $375, $410, $556, $417. It's not the lowest. I didn't hit the bottom, it looks like. The last 2 before me were lower. The last 3 before me were lower. But again, there's just not that much risk, and I just don't care. I mean, if it was $420, I was going to win it because I put in a huge max bid. I needed the card in my collection. I was pissed that I lost the last one. I'm not selling it anytime soon, so I'm not as worried about my entry point on the card, and I'm willing to pay an extra 50 bucks, and I probably did. I haven't looked at eBay. I probably could pick one up on eBay, but with PWCC, guys, it's just so brilliant. You can buy the card, it's in your vault the next day, and I've got these images to share with you guys. So it doesn't get any better than that. You guys need to check out these PWCC weekly auctions. There's some real steals out there on lower level, lower end cards, even Jordans that kind of fly under the radar. I really think it's something that you guys should check out. And it's obviously in my best interest to keep it as quiet as possible, but you know, the purpose of my channel is to be transparent and to share stuff with you guys. I think it's a great place to go pick up Jordan inserts that you don't have, that you want to get at a pretty low price. To be honest with you though, I put in a lot of bids for BGS 9.5 Jordan refractors at just under comps on about 10 or 12 of them, about $10,000 worth. And I was like, maybe I'll win 1 or 2. Man, all I got was that Star Power Plus. That is the only big Jordan card that I got in this entire weekly auction. So maybe that's a good sign that the Jordan insert market's starting to bounce back, maybe at least in gem mint condition cards. But I did not win any of those cards. In fact, one of them that I really was shocked I didn't win was a Quick Strike BGS 9.5 that I way overbid on. If one of you guys watching picked up that Quick Strike BGS 9.5 and you're watching this video, congratulations to you. That's a super rare card. I mean, I was way over comps on my bid, so I was really surprised that I didn't win that card. Let me show you the card that I'm talking about. Let's see if we can pull this thing up. Quick Strike Jordan. Let's see. I think I got to put a space in there. There we go. Here's the card. Let's pull it up in BGS 9.5. This is the card I was going for right here, fellas. Really thought I was going to get that card. It did not work out, and I did not get the card. And there it is. It sold for $4,920. That is the only time that card has sold in the last 2 years. It's a Pop 15. Jeez, maybe I should have gone harder, but look at this. I mean, that's a big jump. Like the last time it sold was 800 bucks in 2019, so it was hard to kind of figure out what the card was worth. I think my max bid was like 4,300, which I thought had a great chance. Look how much the card's up all time, 5,636%. So I didn't win it. Congrats to whoever got it. That's a big time. That's a huge card right there. The PSA 10's a Pop 16, so you're talking about a combined gem of 31. Even the PSA 10, the last PSA 10 sold for $4,400 in 2020, but they think that PSA 10 card ladder, the card ladder crew thinks it's worth about $8,900, so closer to $9,000, or about double what the BGS 9.5 is. But that was my big miss. Obviously, my wins were great. I was very happy with these cards. Again, I didn't feel like I reached on any of them. I got the Star Power at a great price point. I got these three at what's a pretty fair price point, which I think we're pretty close to the bottom. And then I probably dipped in a little bit too much on this SPxcited, but I wanted this card in my collection because I just think it's an awesome looking card. Let me know, guys, what you think in the comments about my 3 pickups or 5 pickups. I really appreciate you guys watching. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.